Good morning, my friends. Today we're learning Betrא Daf Kuf Yud Gimel. We're going to start at the top of the page. Tanya Idach, we learned a similar brisa to we learned in the last daf. It says, "V'lo tosev nachlo mimate lemate acher." It says the brisa, it's talking about besiba sabah lakosim medaber, that you're not allowed the woman who yarshin the nachala from a father, and that's she's from a Reuven, she should not marry someone from Shevet Shimon, because then if she dies, he will yarshin her, and the Yerusha is going to move from Reuven to Shimon. Atoyim besiba sabal, that's from the Yerusha of a Baal, oy enoyle besiba saben. Maybe he means because she'll marry someone from Shimon and they'll have a baby and then she'll pass away and it'll go to a child. When it said in the other pasuk, we know already that about Siba Saben when the Ben Yarshans. Homani Mikayim v'loy tosev nachlo mimate lemate acher must be talking about besiba sabal lakosim medaber. So there's two ways how to learn these brises, how to learn, but everyone agree that one pasuk is talking about besiba sabal. Says the Gemara, the kula alma mios mimate lemate acher. That pasuk is talking about besiba sabal lakosim medaber. My mashma, how do we know that? Maybe it's the opposite. That's siba saben and the other pasuk is siba sabal. Says the Gemara, Simon is a shaila. If you go Simon, not go is a goyis tzionim over here. Some people say it's a shame of Amora. There's other pshatim, but let's go with the shame of Amora. So Simon Omar Rabba Barav Shila Omar Kro. It says in the pasuk Ish, and Ish it means through marriage, through Yerusha of the husband. On that the Gemara asks Tavahi Ish Ksibu. In both psukim it says Ish. How are you saying that one of them is talking about that and one is talking about Yerusha of the son? Ela Omar Kro, Ela Omar Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak Omar Kro Yidbeku, and Yidbeku the lashon of marriage. Like v'dovak be'ishtoi. So we could see that means the husband. So the Gemara Tavayud b'kiksibu. In both of them it says idbeku. Ela Omar Rava Omar Kro idbeku matois. Since it says the idbeku together with matois, it's mashma the husband. It's vekas matois alidei baalhu. Rav Ashi Omar Kro mimate lemate acher uben lav acheru. Since it says mimate acher, when the son yarshins the mother, it's not acher, it's her son. The only way it becomes acher is only by the son, by the husband, because that's acher. He's a different shevet, and it's not her son. Omar Avo, Omar Rabbi Yochanan, Omar Rav Yanai, Omar Rebbe. Umotuba, and some people say Mishmei de Rabbi Yeshua ben Kocha. What do they say? Minayin lebal sheinu noitel baroi kibemuchzak. How do we know that when the Baal yarshans his wife, he only yarshans the possession that she has when she dies, but not the possession that she's deserves to yarshin later? Let's say a lady who she's the only daughter to her father, and she passed away. Now her husband yarshins what she has. Now does he also yarshin what her father's going to pass away in a later stage, and his daughter yarshins it to go to the husband? That's roy. So we say no, he only gets what she has, not the roy. Shenemar v'shaguv oili des yori v'yiloi esrim v'shalosh arim v'eretz gilod. It says Shaguv had Yor, and Yor had 23 cities in Eretz Gilod. Minayin Yor, how did Yor have land? She'loi oyolo l'Shaguv, his father. Ela melamed, it must be shenosa isha umeisa b'chayim erisha. That she passed away when her father was still alive, the one to Marisha, that she's many Yarshu, Mesa Marisha of Yorshu Yor, and Yor Yarshanta, not the husband, because the husband doesn't get in the roy, and the son does get. V'oima, and there's another pasuk, Ve'lezo ben Aaron Meis, Ve'ikveru, minayin lePinchas shlo eloi loza. How did Pinchas have nachalo that didn't belong to his father? Melamed, we learn from here, Shinosa loza isha, that Elazar married a woman, Umesa b'chei Marisha, and she passed away before the ones who she's meant to yarshin passed away. Umesa Marisha, and afterwards, let's say her father passed away, V'yosha Pinchas, and the son yarshin, and not the husband. So that's until here the brisa. Said the Gemara, why do we need two psukim? Said the Gemara, v'chitema, from the first pasuk, you could say Yored the avenosiv isiso meso v'yorso. Maybe it's so much that Yor married a woman and she passed away and he yarshant her. Talmud loima ve'loza ben Aaron Meis. And from there we learn the extra thing about the roi that goes to the son and not to the father. Maybe he got it because someone was machrim and it goes to the koyanim. Or markro bnoi, since in the pasuk bnoi nachla ru'uloi, something that's roya to him, but it didn't go to him because the wife died first. V'yorsha bnoi, and the son yarshin, because the son does yorish a roi, not like the father. We learned in the Mishnah bnei achoyos that you yarshin your aunties, that means your mother's brothers and siblings, you yarshin. Tana, in the Brayse, bnei achois v'loi bnois achois. The sons of the sister, not the daughters of the sister. So the Gemara Daf Yud Gimel Amud Beis. L'may el-chesa, what does that mean? It can't mean that the daughters are not yarshining the mother. We know that a daughter does yarshin her mother, so that can't mean the pshat in the pasuk or in the Brayse. It means to say that if the mother passed away and there's boys and girls, only the boys yarshin and not the daughters. Tani Rav Shmuel bar Yitzchak Kamed Rav Huna, the similar din. It says v'yorash. From there we learn makish Yerusha Shniya Yerusha Rishona, that all the Yerushas are all the same. What does that mean? My Yerusha Rishona, when the father passed away, so who yarshin him, his sons and not his daughters? Ben koidim lebas. After Yerusha Shniya, all other Yerushas, if there's a ben over there, koidim lebas, always the sons or the brothers yarshin before the sisters. If there's no boys, then the daughters yarshin. Tani Rab Chanina Kamed Rav Nachman. Tani Rabba bar Chanina Kamed Rav Nachman. It says va'oyo b'yoyim and chilo yizbonov. So he said b'yoyim atomapil nachalois ve'i atomapil nachalois b'layla. In the day you do nachala, you do Yerusha, not at night. But he didn't really explain what he means. Omale Abaye elo me'ato deshochi b'imama, someone who passes away in the day, hu diyar tile bone, then his sons yarshin him. Man deshochi b'leila, someone who passes away at night, lo yar tile bnei, his sons don't yarshin him. Does that make any sense? Dilma, maybe you mean to say din nachlois ka'omris, that nachla has a din that you need a best din and you don't do it at night. The Tanya, as we learned in the Brayse, it says mishpat about nachala. Ura, it means it's talking about kol parsha kulo liyos din, the whole parsha of nachlas, you need a best din for it. We could Rav Yudah, like Rav Yudah said, the Omar Rav Yudah shloisha shel nichnos to levaker sachoila, 3 people that went in to visit the sick person, and he wanted to give his Yerusha to certain people. Rotu koisim, rotu oisidin. They could act in 2 ways. They could act as eidim and to write down what he said and to be a eidos, and rotu oisidin, they could be a besdin because there's 3 people. Shnaim, if there are only 2 people, koisim, they could write ve'en oisim din because they're not 3 people. If a besdin you need 3 people, and they could only be a eidos. V'omar Rav Chizda lo yishanu elo bayoim. This is only if it happened in the day. Then they could write. Then they could act as a besdin. If 3 people came at night to visit the choyle, afilu shloisha koisim, they can't. They only could write ve'enoisim. Then they can't be dayonim. My time at the avule edim, the only edim. They ain't aid nice dayan. Even though that the dayan himself saw the situation, he can't be the dayan. He needs to testify in front of other dayonim, and therefore. Also over here, since it's at night, and at night you don't do din, they only could act as eidim. My time of the avol eidim ve'ein eidim nasedayin. Omar le'in, so he answered him, yes, that's what I mean. Ochinami kamina. That's what, when I said in the when he said, he answered to him, Rabba bar Chanina in front of Rav Nachman, and then Abaye asked, oh, do you mean this? So yeah, he said, Anochinami. That's what I meant to say when I said. I mean to say that it's a din and you need a best din, and also it has a best din could only pass in the day and not at night. And that's pshat. It doesn't mean to say that if someone passed away at night, his sons don't yarshin him. Everyone should have a blessed sukkah. I'm zoicha for a beautiful sukkah over here in Thailand. Baruch Hashem, with big help of Hashem, obviously, and my good friend Yosef, who helped me build this amazing sukkah. Let's see if we could see a little bit of it. We have a fire going, and this is the ocean. It's a bit hard to see. We should all be zeicha for all the powers of Ushpizin and the Kedusha of the Sukkah, only mitzvah the man could do with his whole body.